in quite some time because I've just been really busy with a bunch of projects. But I wanted to do a live stream dedicated because I'm actually pretty interested in this whole 25/8 and the like 2 years of muscle, I think, or 24 months of muscle that Dodge is doing. Because everybody knows I have, three Hellcats, and it's just something that's very interesting. So it sounds like what they're going to do is give 25 creators or people that are influencers a Hellcat. Not exactly sure what's going to be happening with the whole. I guess they're going to select one person that gets a Hellcat and like 150 grand, but it's very unclear of how that's going to work and what their job duties are going to entail. So I was messaging some people trying to figure out if it's going to be like a dedicated job where you have to go in the office and it's going to be very time consuming. As a creator, that isn't something that I'd be very interested in because it would consume too much time. I'm already doing so much with builds, and that's already so time consuming. Having a job on top of that would almost make everything else impossible. So it's like 6 more minutes until the or 5 more minutes. No, about 6 more minutes until they're gonna give everybody the details. I don't know if I'm gonna have to sign details, but it's going to be very interesting. So I do have a video out today, which I was kind of hesitant to do a live stream one. I just posted a video live, but we'll kind of figure it out because it's going to be, I'm pretty excited because it'd be cool to, it'd be awesome. Like Weston got a free Hellcat, a bunch of other YouTubers like Tavarish and stuff. I talked to Tavarish, but he got a free Hellcat. It'd just be really cool. I mean, it's a car that you really technically don't care about. So, but kind of do. But it's just one of those weird things. Like my Hellcat Challenger, I'd take it to the track. But what would I do with a free Hellcat that I really don't even care about? So, let's see. What's up, Dave? Not much. Bro, don't paint the Durango in green. In my opinion, Army green will look better. No, it's going to be striker green. That's the whole point behind it. This is going to be crazy. Yeah, I definitely think it's going to be pretty insane because there's going to be just so much. There's just going to be so much media coverage on it. I mean, if they start giving YouTubers or race car drivers or something, I mean, I think it'd be better to give YouTubers because most of the time they just do a bunch of viral stuff. I mean, it's a bunch of viral videos and it just blows up on the internet. Unlike if you give it to like, a NASCAR driver or something like that, they're most likely not going to see it. I mean, more people may see it, but if they gave like Adam LZ or TJ or any of the larger, like Tavarish, I mean, he didn't do much to his Hellcat when he had it, but or when he was doing that race. I mean, they hooked up nitrous and did like a plastic up, I think. But it's just crazy. So 3 minutes. So I'm not sure how long this live stream is going to be, but once they show this stuff, I'll show you guys this stuff. I think it's just very interesting. Let's see. Hey, Dave. New Mexico love. What's going on? Street Speed 717 has a Viper that color. Yeah, I don't think very many Vipers came that color. That's kind of, Chris showed me that color. My friend Chris showed me that color. And I was kind of hesitant at first, but then I was thinking the Durango's so big, it'd be cool to, some people were like guacamole. And I was kind of joking guacamole when I first, when they were mixing the paint because it just looked like garbage. But once you shook it up, it looked great. So I was thinking the Durango's new name, maybe even the vanity plate I'm going to get for it, it's going to be like Hulk. So I'll have the Charger that's Rampage. The Durango's going to be Hulk. I don't really know what to name the Challenger, but let's see. Somebody donated $5. Here's $5 towards shipping if you win Hellcat and don't want it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I get a Hellcat, I'll definitely do some crazy stuff with it. I already do some decent stuff with my Challenger. I plan on doing some stuff with the Durango and the Charger, but I need to get parts for them and they need to run and drive first. I have not been active recently. Just wanted to ask what happened to the Charger wagon. The Charger wagon, just you know, parts and issues with people finding people to do work and cut metal and stuff like that. It's kind of becoming pretty large issue. The same thing that happened with the paint. So I was gonna just repaint the Durango. You know, it's gonna be really easy. I was just gonna paint the factory color. I wasn't gonna have to paint a bunch of stuff, but they weren't gonna have the stuff to make the paint for like 8 months. So I was like, well, I want to get this thing done. Also, I've been waiting for. I bought another Durango for parts for the hatch and the taillights and a bunch of other stuff, but I'm still waiting on that. It's been like almost 2 weeks now. So let's see. Ooh, 1 minute 37 seconds. Whew. I want to see what's going to happen with this. Let's see. 40 Vipers in that color. Like in every year of the Viper. I don't know if that was a 1-year color. I don't know much about it. I just know, I think it came on the ACR and that was it. Dude, you're a beast. Can't wait to see the Charger complete. I can't wait to see the Charger complete. So I think what I'm going to end up doing, I've kind of actually, I don't think, I've decided I'm going to just finish up welding the subframe myself. Then I can get all the rear suspension in the car. As you guys saw in the Durango video where I got the roof, I got a front subframe from an all-wheel drive Charger, and I'm going to use that to get the lower control arm locations, and then I could get everything centered up on the front, and then the front will be done. 30 seconds. We got 30 seconds. We'll see what's really going on here. 30 seconds. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be live stream worthy? Let's see. Love the wagon build. Thanks. Hey, Dave. How's it going, buddy? Love the color green. For the Durango, I think you should have kept the color secret and kept everybody guessing. Yeah. I was thinking about that, but at the same time, I was like, you know, it's not really a secret. I mean, it's a stock Dodge color. And I think the real secret, ooh, never lift. Let's see what they're going to say. Here we go. Oh man, it's in my headphones. Here we go. Here we go. What are they going to say?
What happens when performance meets power? You try crazy things because you're crazy and you like it. You get bigger, badder, faster. You can never have too much of a good thing, and power is a very good thing.
Hello, and from the entire Dodge brand team, welcome to the Connor Center here in downtown Detroit. Not only is this facility where history is made, being home to the Viper assembly plant, it's also a place where our history is stored. But we're not here today to talk about what's behind us. No, today we're here to make a little more history and to make a 24-month commitment to never lift. We will be running flat out towards the future. Over the next 2 years, we will announce a minimum of one product action every single quarter. Sure, some will be minor, but there will be a few that will be game changers. So we're going to give you a calendar, and we're going to tell you the time frames, but we're not going to tell you which ones are major and which ones are minor. So you'll have to follow along to find out what each one is as we move forward towards our next generation of muscle cars. And today is the first step. Step one in redefining the future of American muscle. And that future is about more than vehicles. It's not something measured in kilowatts or horsepower even. No, it's more than gas, more than batteries. What fuels our run to tomorrow is attitude, a belief that we can always push harder, run faster, and flat out over-deliver on behalf of the brand and the brotherhood of muscle. And that's why we're launching a program to close out 2021 called Operation 25-8. It recognizes the spirit that makes Dodge, well, Dodge. Always working, always game, and always up for a challenge. So to recognize that spirit, that belief, that 24 hours a day and 7 days a week simply isn't enough effort, Operation 25/8 will enlist a team of 25 people that are all superstars in their field and one of the hardest working companies on earth to give away 25 Dodge Dream cars during the final 8 weeks of 2021. These ambassadors will run the gamut from musicians to athletes to automotive experts. And the company that will join us, well, it too runs 25/8, Amazon. During their busiest time of the year, Amazon is going to announce that they partnered with Dodge on Operation 25/8, and they'll give away a Dodge Dream car through their channels as well. It's pretty simple. Pick one of the 25 people or companies, take their challenge, and see if you qualify to win your own Dodge Dream car. No different than racing, though, victory favors those who push the hardest. So if you truly represent 25/8, you won't pick just one. No, you'll take on all 25 to increase your chances of driving off in one of these Dodge Dream cars. Now, I'm sure that the Dodge brothers would be honored by the support that 25/8 has already attracted. But they'd also be the first to remind us that the Brotherhood is made up of influencers that don't have household names. And that's the second part of our announcement today. It's an invitation to anyone who considers themselves part of the Brotherhood of Muscle family. Because before the Dodge brothers were legends of the automotive world, they were scrappy go-getters, never content to follow the trends. They had the tenacity to set the pace. They were the seekers of a better, faster, more outrageous way of doing things, and were looking to hire someone just like them as an ambassador of Never Lift. No, you won't get diplomatic license plates to hide behind, but you also won't have to deal with a bunch of corporate stuff. So I guess you could call it more of a friends with benefits than an ambassador, because we will shield you from all the TPS reports, freeing up enough time that you can keep your day job and just join us for the fun stuff, going to races and cool shows and events representing Dodge. You'll get a Hellcat to drive, a $150,000 salary, a stylish new wardrobe, and of course, the coolest title in the industry. Your business card will say Chief Donut Maker, because when you never lift, when you run 25/8, you're always up early enough to make the donuts. And for Dodge, the promise doesn't stop there. This year, we're also going to roll out 2 programs, one all new and one a legend that's always been lurking in the shadows. This year, we'll launch Dodge Power Brokers, and we'll bring back Direct Connection. First, Power Brokers. This is a group of elite dealers who are experts in performance and whose team members speak the performance language through and through. Because when you're buying, servicing, or modifying your prized muscle car, you want to know that you're working with a team that walks the performance talk. Now, every Dodge dealer in the country will continue to provide an outstanding sales and service experience. But if you want to go deep, if you want to talk torque curves, gear ratios, suspension tuning, and what you need to put your car into the nines, we're going to tell you who the sales, service, and parts professionals are in our network and in your market that can make it happen. These are the stores that have kept the Dodge brand out front when it comes to modern muscle. Now, you may already know them, or you may not. So we're going to take the guesswork out of it for you, because we want to ensure that you get the best of the best to keep your Dodge out front. And speaking of the best, although the Direct Connection program has been in the mothballs for years, the mindset, the formula behind it has fueled the Dodge brand year after year. This is a parts program that was born to never lift. And those in the know, from the moment Direct Connection was launched in 1974, it stood for giving enthusiasts the best possible support straight from the factory. Parts, technical advice, guides and manuals that serve as how-to Bibles of high performance. Everything the company learned over millions of miles, run a quarter of a mile at a time, was shared via Direct Connection. Never before had an OEM been so open to sharing the secrets within. But Direct Connection wasn't just sharing this open code with anyone. No, it was being shared with the Brotherhood. Today, this pipeline is being opened once again, and it runs straight from the staging area through the engineering floors in Auburn Hills to a Dodge Power Broker dealer near you. Because we've always had an obligation to make a direct connection between the Dodge brand and its resources and the gearheads, enthusiasts, and the brotherhood that make us who we are today and every day. And we've always done that by delivering products and vehicles that could only come from Dodge, from a skunk works deep within the headquarters, and with parts that could only come from Direct Connection. These power brokers will offer direct connection performance parts that are only available through these designated dealers. And we're not talking mud flaps and stickers here. These are the factory performance parts that you've been asking for, like Hellcat and Red Eye stage kits, tuned and updated with a direct connection PCM tuning module. These kits are emissions compliant and they won't violate your factory warranty. Our Stage 2 kit delivers a nearly 100 horsepower increase, and Stage 3 is under development for even more. With Direct Connection, you'll also get engine, suspension, and driveline upgrades pulled directly from our highest performing models like the legendary Demon. And we've got off-road race-only parts as well, like drag pack engines, race transmissions, and even a race prep NHRA certified 7.5 second ET body in white to build your own race car. But you get more than proprietary parts and upgrades when you deal with a Dodge Power Broker dealer. You'll also get a factory-connected concierge call center, a dedicated performance parts website, and a direct connection technical hotline. From the experts at the factory to the ambassadors at the dealers, this team and these programs have been built to deliver, not just on behalf of the Dodge brand, but on behalf of the brotherhood that fuels all of us to never lift.
That's it. Okay. Interesting. So it's kind of weird. So I'm still unsure of what you need to do. Let's see if there's any information on here, because sometimes there's like a little news article. Let's see. And no, there's no more information. So it's kind of unclear how you're supposed to kind of enter this, but I guess I'll figure it out. I kind of want to be entered into it to have the chance, but you know, it sounds like they're going to be swamped. I think everybody's going to be entering this, and it's just going to be crazy. Like they said, you know, it's nice to know that it's just going to be for Dodge events and not an actual like job, because that would be pretty much, as a YouTuber, it'd make it impossible to do, you know, a job and do YouTube full time, as well as all the crazy builds and stuff I do. It just is very, very time consuming to have to worry about, you know, being an engineer for a company or something like that. So, you know, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with this. It sounds like it's starting really soon, because they said the last 8 months of 21. So, or no, not the last 8 months, the last 8 weeks of 21. So it's going to be coming up very quick. And just, I guess if you guys are interested in it, I thought this would be a great video to just show everybody that it's out there. It sounds like it's open to everybody. If you're interested, go ahead. I mean, it's worth the try, because if you get it, I mean, you get a free Hellcat, and what better than a free Hellcat to do whatever you want with it? I mean, it'll just be awesome. So I'm going to end this live stream, because that's pretty much what I wanted this live stream to be. If you guys haven't watched the new Durango video, I have chosen the paint colors. So go check that out. It is live right now, and it's an awesome color. If you haven't seen it, it's awesome. Let's see if there's any more comments before I close this out. Let's see. Love the color ACR. I work for YouTube appearance on your channel. Just need plane ticket. What about the RX-7? Both RX-7s are chilling. Street Speeds Viper. Yep. No Dodge, probably a Hellcat Dakota. Let's see. SRT Ghoul. I think so. Actually, I think if I got a free Hellcat, I'd probably just get a red-eye Charger and just call it a day. I mean, and then I'd have my wagon, I'd have a Charger, I'd have a Challenger, I'd have the Durango, or I could get like a T-Rex. I forgot about T-Rexes. I could get a T-Rex and have a replacement truck for my diesel truck. I don't really know if that'd be a replacement, but it'd be kind of cool to have one of those as well. That's last week's video. No, that's today's video. That just came out. Let's see. Hellcat Caravan. Yeah, my friend has a van, like a Dodge van, and we're kind of comparing them to the Durango to see if I could stick the body of the van onto the Durango. So it probably would be a lot of work. How do I sign up? I have no clue. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. They're supposed to kind of tell you how to sign up, and it just sounds like it's still out there. So maybe it's like a what is that? Like a hunt. You got to hunt for the clues or something. When do I plan on completing the Charger station wagon? Probably in probably want to get some parts soon, hopefully. I'm waiting for parts for 5 cars now. Dave, you should definitely apply for that position. I think it would be cool. I mean, I do a lot of stuff with Hellcats. I mean, I think the 2 people, no, let's say the 3 people that are most, like, I feel like we do the most Dodge content. And the first one is Weston. And then Jose does a lot, and then there's me. So I don't know of anybody that really just builds like as many Dodges as we do. I mean, I feel like that's kind of our niche. So hopefully something, hopefully that helps out, I guess. But I don't know, it probably won't, but it'd be cool. So greetings from Greece, Dave. What's going on? Love your builds, mate. What kind of curious about the spoiler for the Magnum. So the spoiler for the Magnum, I don't know what's going on with it. I talked to him probably 6 months ago about it, and it's still up in the air. I'm not sure. They're just really busy. They have a bunch of issues with getting resin and supply issues. So hopefully it's soon. I mean, that's really why I designed that. But I know a lot of people were very, very interested in that wing. So hopefully it comes to life sometime soon. You got to get one of them pre-cage bodies to make a sick build with it. That'd be kind of cool. Show us your work. A T-Rex would be awesome for you. I think a T-Rex would be kind of cool. I feel like they're way too fast for a truck, but it'd still be cool to have one. If they made a Hellcat van, it would be my first choice for a family vehicle. What's the progress with the Durango? So I need the parts car that I bought 2 weeks ago to get the quarter panels on. So it's just waiting on parts. It's one of those things. That's pretty much all my builds right now. The Grand Prix waiting on parts, Durango waiting on parts, the Charger waiting on parts, the RX-7 waiting on parts. What else am I waiting on parts on? I think that's it. 4 cars. I think there's something else. What else? There's another car, but I don't remember. Let's see. Hey, Dave, really enjoy the mix of content you're putting out. Thanks. Dave, been hanging in there, waiting on the Charger to look very forward to seeing the finished product. Thanks. Thanks. Me too. Dave, are you self-taught with all your engineering, or did you go to college? Because I've been watching you for a couple of years Your skills are amazing. So I did go to college for engineering and business and automotive, but most of the automotive and body and paint and all that stuff, and some of the engineering as well, I pretty much learned myself. So even when I was working at Cummins as an engineer, I'd go to do things or learn things that wasn't technically my job position. So, I didn't know how to use a 3D scanner when I first started working at Cummins, but they ended up having a ferro arm slash laser scanner. And then by the time I left Cummins, I was certified through Ferro with Polyworks, Inspector, and reverse engineering. And I was probably the only person that knew how to use the ferro arm and the laser scanner on it the best. So, and I was supposed to teach this one guy before I got laid off, but then I don't think they thought about that. So that's their problem. So, yeah, I mean, if I want to learn something, I'll learn it. Learning is always a great thing. I mean, if you want to better yourself, I'm not saying going to college is always the best idea, because you can learn how to do things and get, apprenticeships and stuff like that. Sometimes I feel like college is this expectation where all these corporations and companies expect you to go to college or expect you to get a master's degree, and then they you get one, and then you have hundreds of thousands of people that got the same degree that you're trying to get the same job, and it's just a nightmare. If you go and get an apprenticeship, you could go through an apprenticeship a lot faster than going through college as an engineer or something like that. I went to school for 6 years in college. So it's one of those things. Is your time better spent getting a year or two apprenticeship and then making $20, $40, $60 an hour as electrician, or something like that, a welder, some kind of apprenticeship kind of position? I think it's better off, because you're not having to take all those extra curricular courses that really don't matter. Like, I mean, economics is, I guess, to me, economics was a good course, and micro and macroeconomics. But do I really use it a lot? I mean, not really. I mean, I use it when I trade stocks and stuff like that. But and think about like the economy. But besides that, job-wise, it's not. Or ethics, is ethics really a requirement? Because it's more into your core. Are you going to be ethical even if you take an ethics class, or is it just going to teach you how to get around the ethics issues? So I think that's probably the best thing, is to figure out what you want to do. If you want to go to college, or if you want to most likely just get an apprenticeship, would probably be better. I'm at the Charger Magnum. Sorry, it's all right. Demonology. Yeah. Let's see. Hellcat ProMaster van. Let's see. You can paint the truck in your downtime, but keeping it unpainted makes it easier to spot you around town. Yeah, so right now I need to order an inflatable paint booth, because I don't have a paint booth anymore. So it's kind of hard to paint. I'm not going to paint anything outside. I mean, I painted that speed shape outside, but that's just to get the idea of what the color is going to look like. There's another video for today. Yeah, there's another video. Would love to see you transforming a BMW X5 into a pickup truck. I don't think that'd be very hard. Dave, you watched the video for the 8th, not the 15th. That was the one that was released today. The one, let's see, they probably opened another garage door here. Let's make sure. Let's see. Where's it at? See full details. That's weird. They and it's gone. Huh, weird. Now it is closed up again. But that was the one. Look right there. It counted down and we watched the video, but now you can't watch it. So I guess everybody here that watched it, maybe they accidentally released it or something. I don't know. But yeah, you guys got to see, behind the scenes, I guess. Huh, how you doing? So yeah, tight. Good luck, man, in your life. Thanks. YouTube educated, that's my degree. Did you decide against using the left side cut on the Durango is the reason for buying the second one? No, so the reason for buying the second Durango, so I've already de-skinned that left side cut. So I have the quarter panel off, it's all ready to go. The reason I got the other Durango was for the hatch, the tail lights, and the fuel door. So I got the other Durango for $1,700, and after shipping and fees and all that crap, it was like, I think it was like $3,200. So the tail light new, I think, is like $2,000. So it saved me money, and I didn't want to have to order one off eBay because all the ones I saw had issues or damage or scratches, or they, you know, the light was half working. And I was like, well, if I'm just going to be not sure what I'm going to get and going to get like this light that's a piece of junk, I might as well just buy a whole car and not have to worry about it because it's never been off the car's wrecked in the front. We should be good as long as they don't damage the car or it doesn't fall off a truck or the truck doesn't wreck, or who knows. But hopefully I get my hatch here so I can get that all back together and paint it. On-the-job training always worked best for me. College gave me good understanding of the basics, but nothing beats real world experience. It's kind of crazy because no matter what job you start, as you know, entering a job as a college graduate or entering a job as a professional, whatever job you enter, they're going to teach you how to do that job. It doesn't matter what job it is. I mean, you have to know, you know, if you're doing an accounting position, you're going to have to know how to do math, but you're just going to have to know how to do the basics. You know, like in my job, my ex-girlfriend, she worked in, what did she work in? Reliability engineering. She did spreadsheets, Excel spreadsheets, but I used to have to help her out because she didn't know what any of the parts were. So it's just kind of funny because everybody, they're going to teach you how to do the job. Every company, they're not going to just like expect you to know. But it's funny when you're going through and talking to the hiring manager, they're asking you all these stupid questions, and it's like, you're going to teach me how to do the job. Why are you asking me these questions? You know, I went to school, you know, I was an engineer for another company. You're going to teach me how to do it. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I have the basic knowledge. It's just weird. So I've never really understood the whole hiring process and stuff like that, because most of the stuff they ask you is just like these BS questions. So yeah, I do agree. Real world experience is better. That I learned better that way as well, hands-on. Have you seen the Turbo LS Dodge Caravan? I have not. Keep up the great work, Dave. I'll be watching. Hell yeah. Why not borrow Trevor's wedding tent? See, I want an inflatable brand new paint booth so I don't have to worry about a bunch of, you know, dust and old paint and stuff. I just want, you know, nice clean paint job, not have to worry about it. Nice Viper green color. Thanks. Why not ask Joe's to borrow his pop-up spray booth? It's a little far away. It would cost more in shipping his here than it would for me to buy one off Amazon. Hey Dave, how's it going? Not too bad. Most places prefer to train their people so they are not bad. They don't have bad habits. Yeah. So it was kind of cool to watch that. I don't know why this is blanked out again. Doesn't make sense. You can't click on it or anything either. So maybe we gotta see it. I mean, you guys saw it count down. We watched it, but as always, I'm gonna end the video here. There is a new video. If you haven't seen the Durango video with me picking the new paint color, some people said it in the comments, but it's kind of cool. But watch that video if you haven't watched it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. see you guys in the video and see you guys in the next video. Yeah, whatever. Bye.